Do you guys want to make over 400,000 coins in the Elder Scrolls Online in less than 10 minutes? That is exactly what we're going to go over in this video. I'm going to show you how by completing two really simple quests, we can gain an item worth over 400,000 coins. So just before we jump into it, I want to go a step further than the 400,000 coins and say that this quest can be repeated on all of your characters. So if you have 20 characters, you stand to make 8 million coins from just repeating these quests, and it would only take you around 4 hours to be able to obtain that. Now, not everyone has 20 characters, but if you do, that's the ceiling. I also want to point out that anytime you delete a character and remake it, for example, if you're just sick of an old character and want to make a brand new Arcanist, you can also repeat this quest as soon as you make the new character for an additional 400,000 coins. So there's a little bit of setup to do here before we jump into the full method. The first thing we need to do is make sure that we are champion point 160 in the game. The only reason we need to be this level is not because we're doing any combat, which is going to be challenging, simply just because we're trying to get a piece of armor, and we need that piece of armor to be CP 160, aka the maximum level it can be, so it has the best stats. So once you are CP 160, what you want to do is go to Stros M'Kai and come over to Captain Colleen to start the quest called the Broken Spearhead. This quest is pretty easy. I'm not going to go over every single step in the quest. I'm sure you guys can follow the little markers and do what is necessary. I have faith in you. So essentially all you have to do is complete this quest, turn it in, and then you want to go and take a quest from someone called Lambrus back in the main city of Stros M'Kai. And this one is going to be called the Tip of the Spearhead. So really all we have to do here is complete this quest again. It is a little bit longer than the first one, but you can still complete both in under 10 minutes. It's pretty simple. And as soon as you complete this quest, what you can do is you can hand it in and gain a very valuable reward. Now the reward you get is going to be one of the best in slot PvP items you can get. I suppose you can use it in PvE as well, but it's primarily the best in slot chest piece for PvP. So this is a heavy chest piece in the perfect trait, which is reinforced. And what Reinforced does is it boosts the overall armor rating of the piece of armor, ultimately giving it the best armor statistics available in the game for a piece of armor. It also gives a unique one piece benefit as it is part of the trainee armor set, which almost no other sets do. And it will actually give you an extra 1,300 max health, which can be very good in PvP situations. So we've now established that by completing this quest, we've got probably the best piece of armor you can wear on your chest for PvP builds. Now, this item is actually very rare to find in the game. Now, the reason for this is that the trainee set isn't something that is easily farmable. It's something that only sort of drops generally in chests from the starting areas. And not a lot of people are doing these because it's not really profitable. The only real profitable item from the set would be this chest piece, to be honest. So it's really underfarmed. Also, there's not a lot of knowledge around this chest piece, okay? So obviously it's a unique item name. It's from one of the starting quests, so most people either complete this when they're not on a CP 160 character, they complete it and don't know what the item actually does and destroy or sell it to a merchant, or they simply just bind it and can't sell it again because they thought it'd be a nice little upgrade at the time when they unlocked it. So due to all these factors and the rarity and it being in the perfect trait, everything like that, I can actually reveal that this item does sell for 400,000 coins plus on the PCNA server, so I'll put a price check up right now. So you can see this is every single one of the Gallant chains that are on the market. There are only like 5 of these, and they're all for over 400,000 coins. So you can see like 425 is the cheapest, but I put 400 just because you're going to lose a little bit in tax. Now again guys, I would always recommend that you go and price check how much the item's worth before doing this, but even in the event that this item crashes to even say like 100k, it's still worth doing. You know, you're making 100,000 coins in 10 minutes. That's a really good moneymaker in itself. But as at the time of recording this video, it's 400,000 coins for these two quests. So hopefully you guys are really happy with the newfound gold that you've received, and if you are, maybe you'll want to check out this video about how to make 178,000 coins in only 3 minutes in the Elder Scrolls Online.